So I got an idea from Colin Coward's The Herd Show to do a Blazing Five each week. Basically, it's my 5 favorite spreads for the NFL's week, this week being week 1. So I'm coming at you with my 5 spreads, aka my Blazing Five for NFL's week 1. So the first spread that I love this week is going to be the Jaguars -5 at Colts. So the Jaguars have a very dynamic offense. I think it's going to be too much for a very young Colts team to keep up with. And it's also going to be Anthony Richardson's first NFL start. I believe he's going to have some struggles, some rookie growing pains that the Jaguars are going to take advantage of. There's not going to be Jonathan Taylor there for the Colts to rely on. I just don't see the Colts keeping this in a 5-point game. I think Jaguars win by more than a touchdown. So for my second spread, I have Panthers +3.5 at the Atlanta Falcons. This is another game with a rookie quarterback, except I am betting on that rookie quarterback this time in Bryce Young. Bryce Young in his 3rd preseason game showed a lot of poise, so I'm not really expecting him to look too much like a rookie. I think he will have some growing pains throughout the season, but I'm not also worried about him looking like a rookie at the same time. Falcons will have Desmond Ridder starting for them. Not a believer in Desmond Ridder. I don't think he's that good. So the Panthers defense, which is pretty solid, could give him some struggles. I think the Panthers could win this game. I think the Panthers will win this game. So to get them at a 3.5-point underdog, gotta love the value in that as well. So for my third spread for week 1, we have the classic rivalry between the Green Bay Packers and Chicago Bears. This game being in Chicago. But I believe the Packers pulled this one out with a +1 spread. I just think they have a better defense, a better team overall. I know the Bears had some solid additions this offseason, like DJ Moore and Tremaine Edmonds, but overall their roster is still pretty weak. I'm not sold on Justin Fields as a quarterback either. Not trying to make the running back joke, but still, he only had, I think, like 2,200 passing yards last season. So granted, no weapons, but still, he's got to prove it to me. Jordan Love, I know he hasn't really proved it yet in the NFL, but he's just got the better team. I like the value at getting a point. I think they'll win this game. So Packers +1, that's my third spread. All right, now we got Texans at Ravens. I'm going with the Ravens -10 points. I know 10 points is a lot of points to swallow, but the Ravens just have a much better team. And again, this is another game where we're having a rookie quarterback start his first NFL game. CJ Stroud is going to have his rookie growing pains. The Texans just don't have a good roster, a really bad defense. I think the Ravens are going to do whatever they want against that Texans defense. So this is a game the Ravens dominate. I expect them to win by 2 touchdowns. So even though 10 points is a lot, I think if you just look at the context of everything, the Ravens are going to win this game by more than 10 points. So that's my 4th spread for the week 1. And for my last spread, we have Titans at Saints, and I'm going with Saints -3, 3-point favorites. So the Saints, I just think they are a much better team. I'm not a big believer in the Titans this year. They have one of the worst offensive line in football. So with a team that is really going to try to run the ball, that's not a good recipe for success. Saints have a pretty solid defense. They did just add Derek Carr, which is going to help their offense tremendously, considering they had Andy Dalton and Jameis Winston as the quarterbacks last year. So I think this is going to be a game where Derek Carr goes out. They win probably by 6-7 points, and Derek Carr gets his first win as a New Orleans Saint. If you like the content, please like and subscribe, and I'm going to have much more NFL content coming throughout the season.